Now, some of yous know that I run a child mining centre. Now, recently, the right-wing government got in Australia. I mean, they got out. They got thrown out, the right-wingers, and the left-wingers got in. Well, now, I had a certain arrangement with the right-wingers to run the Childcare Centre. And now the left-wing's in, and the Labor Party, they're called over here in Australia. And the other day, they give me a bloody inspection. Well, all the kids were out the back playing with me dogs and me blue heelers and me Labradors, and there's nothing wrong with them. I haven't fleed them this year, but they're pretty healthy, and I've been looking. And anyway, the bloody government come and wanted to check me licence, and I showed them where the kids played, and there was footballs and spray can paints, because I like the kids to learn how to spray paint, because once they get out on the street, they're going to need all those skills, and it cost me a bloody fortune. Anyway, yous parents out there that are complaining in Australia about the cost of childcare, well, bugger you. Yous were selfish enough to have kids, and you want to go to work and make lots of money. Well, you deserve to pay people like me lots of money to look after your kids. Now, I only take kids under 5. Give a child to me for the first 5 years of his life, and he'll be like that for the rest of his life. What I like to do is make him independent. Once the parents leave at 9 o'clock, I let them run around the streets. I don't care. They go over the railway line and across to the freeway, and they learn how to cross the road properly. I teach them how to look left and look right and then run like buggery, but most of them learn real good. Now, that's the way I learnt. We didn't even have a proper dunny when I was a kid. We used to go to the toilet above a big pit. Well, we got proper toilets in our childcare centre. I don't know what they're complaining about, the bludgers. They reckoned that I didn't have a licence. Well, no one ever told me that I needed a licence. That the right-wing government for the last 5 years have thought I was good enough to run the joint. Anyway, I went down to the brothel. I got a real beautiful lady, a gorgeous-looking, classy broad. Now, she's going to run the joint in future, and I'm going to stay in the background, like, if I can get my licence back. Now, what I want you to do is write one of them things like a petition. Write a petition to the government of Australia to try and get Casbar's bloody childcare centre back again. Because none of the kids had got VD or anything while they were staying here, and I fed them good. We get the Meals on Wheels from they're all beautiful stuff. We get the Meals on Wheels for the pensioners, but I give the pensioners $3 not to eat their Meals on Wheels, and then we feed it to the kids, and the meals are terrific. They're not rubbish, they're real good, and I've taught the kids to go to the toilet. Even the 1 and 2 year olds can go to the toilet on their own. Some of the 3-year-olds can read. I taught them to read. I learnt to read when I was young. Aspro, A-S-P-R-O. I used to read me mum's medicine labels. Well, we got plenty of medicine here at the creche. Some of our kids have gone on to good things. Some of our kids have gone on to first year at primary school. The little buggers, I miss them. I used to play footy with them. You got to be careful when you run a creche, because bloody people, you throw a kid around and people will you you give him a good tackle in footy, and people will think you're a molester of some sort. It's bloody hard. You got to keep your bloody image right, you know. And I thought I was doing all right. Oh shit. Anyway, I'm painting the joint. The walls had a bit of mould on them, and some of the kids got a cold, but I'm painting the joint now. I cover up the mould, so I should pass the next government inspection. But in Parliament today, the childcare centres were applying for a rise. Like, we charge $100 a day to mind a kiddie. No matter if he's disabled or if he's running around like a mad thing, we charge the same price. We're non-discriminatory. And I've got the television on all day. I get them to watch the Foxtel Sports Channel. Well, that'll teach them. That'll get them ready for a career in sports. Oh, we never had Foxtel when I was a kid. That's why I never became a championship footballer. I never became championship much of anything except childcare. Well, childcare is my career, my chosen career. That's what I was made for. We don't bloody let them clean their teeth either. We see, there's an ad on TV that says, don't clean your teeth with toothpaste, it's not good enough, your false teeth like. But mine are pretty good because I clean them in soap and water. Well, we wash the kids' mouths out with soap and water, and that's good for their teeth, and we give them that Bon Ami, you know that Bon Ami stuff? You rub it on your teeth and they come up real nice, Bon Ami. Anyway, I'm painting the joint, as you can see. I don't know if you can see, but you can't see. But I've got all the ladders up and everything, and I don't know if I'm going to get my licence back. Not unless you use bludgers. Have a go at getting me beating it Casbah. And I got nothing else in life to do except run a childcare centre. But childcare centres need people like me because we're respectable and we don't do anything wonky, and well, the people that run it, the normal people, I wouldn't trust them because, you know, they can be a bit funny. The little buggers, I miss the little buggers. And me dogs miss them too. Geez, the dogs used to love to play with them, throw them around and get them between their teeth and shake the living daylights out of them. But the kids loved it. Kids today are too mollycoddled. They don't get any germs, you know, to build up immunity. When I was a kid, I got every bloody germ in the world. Now I'm healthy, real healthy. I never get the flu. I never get any sort of diseases. The budgets, or the kids are... Oh, shit. The bloody government inspector's coming back again. Don't let him in, Rose.